Hello everyone and welcome back to LRN and my quick reaction to the F1 Canadian Grand Prix. And what a race we just saw. Really exciting. Congratulations to Max Verstappen and Red Bull for the win. Commiserations to Perez, obviously having that engine failure on lap 10, bringing out the first virtual safety car, but certainly lending itself to making a more exciting Grand Prix as a stage one, followed by Mick, another one who should have had a really solid race in his first points in F1, obviously coming to an end, fighting for 7th place with Guan Yu Zhou on lap 20, bringing out a second virtual safety car, and also to Tsunoda with the most embarrassing moment of the day, going straight over the grass into the wall on the pit exit. Very Grosjean-esque issue there for Tsunoda, but thankfully bringing out a safety car with only 20 laps to go. Obviously, we only got about 17 laps of actual racing. Sainz putting huge pressure on post the safety car on Verstappen, but Verstappen just absolutely not a care in the world. You could see how calm and collected he was. You would honestly think that Sainz wasn't there. Brilliant drive from Max, bringing it home for the win. Fantastic race from him and fantastic weekend from Max. You know, clearly been the quickest driver all weekend. So brilliant race. Few drivers out there going to be frustrated today. Thankfully for once it's not going to be Lewis. I think Lewis had a really strong race, but frustrated drivers out there, obviously Mick and Magnussen in the Haas not had a great day, but the most frustrated drivers for me probably going to be someone like Albon. Pitted in 1 lap before the VSC, was fighting for points in 10th and just massively missed out because he pitted at the wrong time. So unlucky for Albon there. Magnussen having to pit after the first lap damage with Hamilton, which caused him to drop way back with damage to the car, coming home in the end, you know, fighting at the back of the grid, coming home last. But I think most frustrated of all, potentially, will be Alonso after starting second. And strategy ended up costing him, ending up falling behind his teammate and coming home behind Ocon. So he's going to be frustrated with the performance today. But certainly, best drivers of the day are, you know, Verstappen coming home in first after a brilliant race. Hamilton and Russell in the Mercedes with another fantastic race and brilliant result for Mercedes. Leclerc coming back from 19th to finish 5th is a fantastic result for him. And Sainz with a best race of the season for him, I think. He finished second in Bahrain, but today he really was fighting for the win with Verstappen right to the end. Strategy calls could have decided it. There was definitely, depending on how the race went, opportunities for the win for Sainz. Interesting, maybe if he'd stayed out and not pitted and risked fighting and having to defend against Verstappen, maybe he could have held him off. We don't know. But they went for the fresh tyres, they're going to get Verstappen overtaken with the fresher tyres at the end of the race. Didn't quite happen for them. But brilliant race from Sainz. He maximised from the car. I think Leclerc from 19th maximised what he could get from the car. The Mercedes, both drivers, I think, maximised the car. The Alpines as well, despite Alonso's frustrations. In terms of the team result, I think they maximised it. I think possibly the Haas would have been the one there with them or behind them had they not had their issues today. So really exciting race, really happy. Love the Canadian Grand Prix. Think it's a really good event on the calendar. Always look forward to it. I know, the DRS zones are potentially overpowered, but they served up a good race today. So yeah, really enjoyed that one. Looking forward to the next race. If do tune back in, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be releasing a full in-depth review of the race tomorrow, of all the drivers, how each of the individual races went and what we saw on the day. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon to be notified when that is uploaded later tomorrow, and we'll have more content throughout the weeks as we head in to the future. So make sure to subscribe to be notified of all the content that comes up. Hit a like on the video if you did like it. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Speak to you all soon. Thank you. Goodbye.